Hey, welcome to Thursday. It has not been a fun day so far. It's 12:45 and today is day 1779, maybe? You're about to find out. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Went to bed about 3 something last night, 3:30. Woke up at 4:10. Ridiculous toothache. 3 of my 4 wisdom teeth are still intact. Had one removed last March, April. And the top right has been giving me trouble here and there. It'll hurt a little bit, so I pop a Tylenol or something, and then it's gone for a little bit. And then it comes back, so I take 2 more Tylenol, and then I'm okay. So I came downstairs at 4:10 and took 2 and did not fall really back asleep until seemingly just before my alarm went off this morning. It was the most amount of pain I felt in quite a while. It was horrible. But I had an exam, so the day must go on, so I had to get up and make my bed and get dressed and come down here and try to drink some water and take another freaking Tylenol and head in there. Took the exam. That was pretty quick, a lot harder than the first one, more questions, but we got it done. Came back here, went to my dentist, they did an x-ray. Yeah, no surprise needs to come out. They couldn't get me on the docket today, so 1:45 tomorrow. We're pulling the top right. The bottom 2 are impacted and they don't really think they should create problems. They still recommend I remove them, but honestly I'm not going to screw with it until it's a problem again. I don't know why I wait till it's a problem, but that's the way I do it. So we're going to do that tomorrow, which is going to take me down for a good part of the weekend, unfortunately. It's going to mean no leaf work, that's going to mean no mowing, but the last one I did really wasn't bad. It took them about 5 minutes to pull it out, and I remember they told me not to lift anything heavy or do any physical work. I came home and that was the day ECS Tuning delivered that skid of car parts. 2 bumpers, 4 wheels, you know, it was 190 parts in that order, 186 parts. You know what, you give me a brand new set of Style 65s and then tell me I can't do any heavy lifting, screw that. I put that little gauze thing in there, clamped down on it, and I unpacked that entire skid, and I'm moving wheels around and putting parts on the car, and we got it done. And it healed up pretty well, so I don't plan on moving any heavy automotive parts tomorrow, but we're gonna have to relax a little bit, but then we'll be done. So it sucks, but we'll get it done. I had originally called off lunch with Joe and doing calculus because I had hoped that I would be able to have it pulled today, but no, so I'm back on with Joe for lunch. I think Kennan's going to go. We'll do the calculus work, then I'll come back here, and I'm going to be exhausted since I didn't sleep, but I'll try to get through some emails, then probably hit some Netflix and go to bed, but I'll talk to you guys from lunch. Oh, okay, long day. Met Joe and Kennan for lunch, that was nice, then did the calculus. That is horrible, it gets worse every week. None of us really have any freaking clue what it is, although amazingly we figured it out. We got a merge here and I don't have hands to change gears, so, oh god, we're going for it. And still over 3,005th. On the turnpike right now, headed to Brecksville. Last week, I think, I put up an ad for the old side mirrors from the M5. These guys over here. The driver's one's kind of screwed up, needs to be sandblasted, refinished, and it needs an actuator. It folds fine, it needs a mirror glass actuator. And the passenger one is really quite nice. It could be bolted on the car today, everything would work. It's got a couple stone chips on the front side of it, but that's it. So anyways, I sold them to a guy, or I'm hopefully going to sell them to a guy. They're in the back there. I'm going to meet him halfway. He lives a ways down south, so we're going to meet in Brecksville, and hopefully I'll be a couple $100 richer in about 35 minutes. And I forgot the damn Valentine, so we're going to have to be good. There's the Alaskan pipeline running through Ohio. I don't know what it is, probably full of shit. Good morning, it's 1 o'clock. Definitely got off to a rocky start this morning. It's been pain on and off all day, but I got some sort of pills over here and they're helping. So tomorrow we're getting this thing pulled at 1:45, get it done, get it over with, take a couple days and chill out. Fortunately, won't be able to do leaves. I want to do leaves tomorrow. It's going to be fairly warm and sunny, and they're coming down like crazy. Unless I'm in the mood I was last year, where I'm going to come home, just hold the gauze up there so it doesn't dry socket, stand there with a blower and blow. I don't think I should. But I skipped that second class today. I could not deal with it. Went to the dentist instead. So he gave out the exam, which better be in my office now. Kennan's in that class as well, so I had him pick up a copy for me. Thanks for taking care of that, Kennan. It's Dynamics of Leadership. And for the first exam, this guy's lazy as hell. He just assigned a paper, a couple page paper for us a couple weeks ago. We did that, we talked about it for a day, we turned it in. I think he gave everybody 100% on it because he's just too lazy to read all this shit. So this time, knew he couldn't really get away with that again, so we have an actual exam in the form of a take-home exam. And here's what I don't like about it. There are 100 questions on this exam. Okay, I've taken 250 question exams in the past, but it's been a while. Generally, college is, do you get the concept? Yes or no. Here's what's on these 2 or 3 chapters that are in this section for review. And there's 20, 25, 30, up to 50 questions. 100's a bit excessive. The good news is the first, and it's going to be a Scantron, the first 37 are true-false, and I've gotten through the first 25, so I'm 25% done. And we figured that he did it out of 100, so he didn't have to do any math, because if it's 50, you'd have to double it to get the percentage, and that's just too much. So there's 100 frickin' questions on this son of a bitch. But then it goes from true-false to ABCD, and I think it's ABCD all the way through. The good news is, since it's multiple guests, and since it's at home, and since I have a week from next Tuesday to do it, so 10 days, damn near 2 weeks to do it now, I have 4 resources available to me. A very wise man once told me, I'm not going to repeat it, it's bad. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And it isn't cheating, it's utilizing resources to get the job done, and that's what I do. So we'll work on that over the upcoming days, maybe do 25 a day or something, just get it done in 4 days. Then I went back to emails. I don't know what's going on, but everybody's like, hey Ryan, quick question for you. What's the longevity of the S62? Well, okay, there's a 5-page book, or there's a 5-chapter book. I put an article up on E39 Source today if you're interested in reading it. It's not incredibly professionally written. I'm not an expert by any means in this topic, but I put my 2 cents in it. I talked about the weak points of the S62, generally how long they last, what goes wrong, how to fix it. So it's on e39source.com, and I think I'm just going to point people there because I've gotten very tired of taking 20 minutes out of my day to rewrite the same thing. So I'll just make it a sticky on the site. Talked to Bobby for a bit. I had lunch with Ken and Joe, you know that. Came back here, pretty much sat down in the chair. I watched some Family Guy. I watched the second to last episode of Lost. I've been putting it off because I don't want to end that show. That's been a great show that I've watched for damn near a year now, going on 6, 8, 10 months. And I love it. I don't want to see it go. But we're going to finish it and enjoy it, and that's what it's for. And then we'll start something new. So I've got 1 more to go in that. It's good stuff as usual, but I see kind of how it's going to come to an ending. At least I think I do. But I'm going to go up to bed. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm taking this up with me. Coaster not to damage my wood furniture. I got a glass of water and my frickin' pain pills, so we'll deal with that. We'll play it as it lies. If I wake up at 3 a.m., I'm popping 6 of them and going back to bed. I may never wake up again. But tomorrow's vlog will probably be relatively abbreviated, seeing that I won't be able to do much. I might work on that exam. I'll do more frickin' emails. Update on the engine. Adam's got it out of the car. It's on a pallet. It's all packed up with the diff, and it's ready to ship tomorrow, Friday the 23rd. So I should expect that, I don't know, freight from Baltimore area to Cleveland area. I would think within a week, by the end of next week. Wednesday, Thursday would be great. They originally wanted to start the 26th. That'll probably get pushed back a week to the 2nd, and then it should be done by the 16th, I would think, and it could be in the car by the end of November, weather providing. I don't know how we'll deal with that. I don't know, play it as it lies. But I'm going to bed, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Wish me luck. It's not going to be a fun day, but you got to do what you got to do. Good night.